Larry Kane was the only American reporter to travel with the Beatles' entourage for their 1964 and 1965 tours of the United States and Canada.
At the start, he wasn't even a Beatles fan. He wrote the book, Ticket to Ride, Inside the Beatles' 1964 tour that changed the world. It's now in its final edition. Larry Kane joins us this morning. Good morning.
Great to see you here for the Beatles Fest.
Yeah.
49 years.
Wow.
49 years in Chicago.
Yeah.
Mark Lapidus and his group at the Hyatt Regency at the airport.
Yeah.
Or I should say in Rosemont.
Yeah.
I have to say that's very important.
Yeah. Why weren't you a Beatles fan, and did the tour, what about the tour change your mind?
Well, I was a news guy. I
Yeah.
was at a radio station, and I met them briefly, and then I got this incredible invitation to be on their tour. I don't know why, and I gave it to my news director and the station, and I said, I don't want to go on tour. We got the aftermath of the presidential assassination, war in Vietnam,
Yeah.
Ford Mustangs coming out, Muhammad Ali is fighting in this town, and they'll be here in November and gone in December.
Yeah.
And then I went on the tour, and as I left, my father said to me, "Watch your back, Larry. They're a menace to society." And I said, "Why, Dad?" And he said, "The hair. It's the hair. They're going to destroy America."
Yes, rebels.
Oh my gosh. And with your years with them, and the Beatles have surpassed, I feel like they can just span generations. No secret, I'm a little younger, and I still love the Beatles, know how to play songs by the Beatles on the guitar. What about them keeps them just continuing to be relevant for generations?
There's a lot. You know, in the beginning, it was the fad thing, the craziness of them being, as you'll see from Terry Hemmert, by the way, your great Chicago DJ, is our host today, a good friend, and she will talk about it, but they always had the staying power of one thing, the music. If you listen to the collection of music, you hear this incredible sound that continues. Just weeks ago, I introduced Ringo at his Philadelphia concert, which is kind of fun. And, you know, the music's great. I'm not saying the music today is not, because that's what my parents said.
Yeah,
my parents would say, you have Elvis, never going to make it.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
But they didn't do the same thing over and over again. They were always changing.
Always changing, always growing.
Yeah.
And all that music, by the way, was done in 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
All that music that we have today.
So before we have a couple pictures we want to look at from Comiskey, I want to ask you about the Chicago Amphitheater in 1964. McCartney's on stage. They pelted him with something. What happened there?
A lot. There was pelting with stickers, everything they could. You have to understand something. In that audience at Chicago, not a lot of air conditioning in that place, very hot. Every one of those fans thought one of them was singing to them.
Yeah.
So if you were there, and you were, let's say, a John fan, and John was singing to you and saying, "Help, I need somebody," he was reaching out to me. He wants to see me. And the great thing about this event, Jim McCarty, some Hall of Fame stars are going to be honored there, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this week. The great thing about this event, it brings thousands of people together from all over the Midwest, because Beatle fans are never going away.
Yeah.
And some of them at Ringo's concert, 50 years old to 70 years old, they weren't even born when the Beatles came here.
Right.
So this event is the biggest Beatles show in the world right now. And I have to tell you something, I've covered a lot of things in my life as an anchor man. Everything you can cover. There's nothing I've ever covered that was as sensational as that. Although I did believe they would be out of here in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We got a picture. Let's take a look of you at the White Sox locker room with the
Comiskey Park.
Let's see.
2 shows, and during those times there, that's me in the middle. Look at I want you to see look at the cover of the magazine. Very important. Ebony magazine.
Yeah.
Summer 1965, the white problem in America.
Wow.
This is John Lennon making a political statement. And they were not afraid of that. These guys were the greatest. I want to tell you something. My mother died in the summer of '64. Their mothers died when they were teenagers. And they spent the entire trip comforting me. They were very good people. They were also a little out of control sometimes. And I must tell you that I've never worked with anybody that exciting to be with and that dedicated. We did a movie some years ago called 8 Days a Week.
Yeah.
And Ringo came up to me, and there's George, always friendly. I don't know why I was looking at the cameras. Did I get that from you, Larry?
No.
Anyways, so it was a camera fetish.
Yeah.
And there was Jim Staggs of Chicago, WCFL Radio. Jim Stagg was on that trip. Not for
Nice.
the entire time, but most of the time. And a great guy, John Lennon and I, at some locker room somewhere. But I will tell you that, and they're having me help them sign their press passes. Notice all of us are smoking. Bad, bad, bad.
Right.
And Chicago is a great town. You know, something happened in Comiskey Park that nobody knows about. Here's a montage of pictures. At Comiskey Park, during the second show, a streaker, a woman, naked, ran across the White Sox stadium.
Wow.
And John Lennon said, "We need more of that in America."
And he got it.
But this group was just sensational.
Yeah.
They had one thing I wanted to tell you about them.
Yeah.
They did something to me. They thought that I was really a hidden figure. So in the first concert, I had blood and ice cream mixed in my coat because I had to escape a raging crowd.
Wow.
When I got to the plane, Paul McCartney said to me, "Larry Kane, you're living a private life." Much later, at a party at the house of Burt Lancaster in Hollywood, a woman was standing there, and I said, "What do you do?" And she said, "What do you do?" I said, "I'm a reporter." And she said, "I'm an actress." And I said, "And what do you do?" And she started screaming at the top of her lungs. Paul McCartney's at the piano, okay? Peggy Lipton's by his side. Jane Mansfield is there. He turns around and says to me, and she whispered, "I scream in movies. That's what I do for a living."
Oh my
All of these people. So I get back to the house,
Yeah.
and McCartney says to me, "You live a secret life." And the final episode is 1965. I'm at their house where they have a swimming pool. And John says, "Go get the bathing suit, otherwise I'm going to throw you in." I walk into the bathroom. There's steam all over the place.
Yeah.
And in the steam is a woman, beautiful, gorgeous, bronze, steam around. You know what happens when the bathroom gets steam? And I put out my hand and said, "I'm Larry." She said, "I'm Joan." It was Joan Baez. The towel dropped. The towel dropped.
Nice.
And I said, "Oh, my goodness." I said, "Joan, do me a favor. Don't say anything to the boys." I get out there, and they gave me a big round of applause. So they had this thing going.
That's
but
great.
They were wonderful people.
That's great. The book is Ticket to Ride. The Fest for Beatles fans is today through Sunday. It's at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare. Go to thefest.com for tickets. Larry, thanks for coming on the show.
Electric
Thanks for
show
coming.
by John Crook, by the way, as a representative of Philadelphia. Now that is a classic. That's all I can say. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Larry.